Hello, and welcome back to The Ones Who Chose Courage. I am Inos Annie Cyrus, and I'll be your storyteller. Today, during Hitler's war in 1938, Nazi Germany had seized the Sudetenland from Czechoslovakia. Thousands of Jewish families had fled their homes. Refugee camps were filling with frightened parents and children who had nowhere left to go. Every day brought new rumors about what the Nazis might do next. In December of that year, a 29-year-old British stockbroker made a choice that defies belief. The results of his quiet defiance were staggering. His name was Nicholas Winton. Winton had planned a skiing holiday. Instead, a phone call changed everything. A friend working with refugees in Paraguay urged Winton to come and see the situation for himself. When Winton arrived, he found families living in uncertainty and fear. Children crowded into temporary shelters, parents desperately searching for any way to get their children out before the borders slammed shut forever. Since the official British rescue operation were ignoring Czechoslovakia, Winton decided to run his own operation. Working from a hotel room in Paraguay, he began building a rescue operation. He gathered names, collected photographs, and assembled files on children he hoped to save. Then, he returned to Britain and began an exhausting campaign to find homes willing to take them. He ran the entire rescue from his kitchen table in Hampstead after his regular day job. His evening became filled with letters, applications, phone calls, and meetings. To get the children into Britain, Winton had to break through massive legal barriers. The British Home Office demanded a strict £50 guarantee for every single child to ensure they wouldn't be a burden on the state. They also demanded a pre-approved British foster family for every single child. Winton placed advertisements in newspapers to find willing foster parents, and he raised the massive cash guarantees out of his own pocket and through donations. And when the British government took too long to issue official travel documents, Winton simply forged the entry visas himself. Between March and August of 1939, Winton organized 8 separate rescue trains. Trains began carrying children out of Paraguay. They traveled through the heart of Nazi Germany, locked in train cars, terrified of the Gestapo inspection at the borders. Behind them, parents wept on the platforms, knowing they would likely never see their sons and daughters again. Most never did. One train after another reached safety in Britain. Then came the final plan on September 1st, 1939. The 10th train, carrying more than 250 children, was scheduled to leave Paraguay. The parents and children arrived at the station. The luggage was loaded. Everyone waited, but the train never left. That exact morning, Hitler invaded Poland. The borders closed. The rescue operation ended. Most of the children scheduled for that final train would never be seen again. Yet, despite the war's arrival, Nicholas Winton had already accomplished something extraordinary. Before the doors slammed shut across Europe, he had helped save 669 children. 669 futures that Hitler would not erase. And then, remarkably, he told almost no one. After the war, Winton returned to ordinary life. For nearly 50 years, his rescue operation remained largely unknown. Then, in 1988, his wife discovered a scrapbook hidden in their attic. Inside were photographs, names, transport lists, and records of the children he had helped save. This story finally emerged. Soon after, Winton was invited to a television program called That's Life.
This is Vera Diamant, now Vera Gissing. We did find her name on his list. Vera Gissing is with us here tonight. Hello, Vera. And I should tell you that you are actually sitting next to Nicholas Winton. Hello.
I wore this around my neck, and this is the actual pass that we were given to come to England. And I'm another of the children that you saved.
Can I ask, is there anyone in our audience tonight who owes their life to Nicholas Winton? If so, could you stand up, please?
The room rose around him. Hundreds of lives, generations of lives, all tracing back to a decision made by a 29-year-old stockbroker who refused to look away. Nicholas Winton died in 2015 at the age of 106. But the children he saved left behind thousands of descendants, proof that one person can change history. Not by commanding armies, nor by holding power, but by seeing human beings in danger and deciding to act before everyone else understood what was coming. If you know of someone who shows courage in a moment like that, I want to hear their story. And if this story meant something to you, if understanding the systems behind moments like this matters to you, that is exactly why I wrote The Architecture of Jihad. And if you'd like to support this work so I can keep telling these stories, the links are below. Thank you for being with me. This has been The Ones Who Chose Courage. I am Aynaz Cyrus, and I'll see you next Saturday.